Blessings, fam.
What's going on, everybody?
Hi, everybody. It's me, Essence.
And Leonard.
And we're here with another episode of Love and Honor. So.
I didn't do the harmony this time.
What?
The harmony? Love
I know what you mean.
She's so silly.
Okay. So,
Wait, can I ask a question first?
Of course.
Guys, is the harmony corny? Please tell us.
Does it matter?
I'm just curious to know what the people think.
Does it matter? No offense.
Well, I mean, I just want to know. What do you think? You think it's corny?
Yeah, but I don't care.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do it then. We're back with another episode of
Love and Honor. Okay. My husband's silly. But anyways, okay, let's start with our check-in. So, Boo.
Yeah.
We had some things that we were going to work on this past week.
Mm-hmm.
So where are you at?
So I did pretty decent when it came to the eating stuff. I'll be doing all right with that. I did have a donut, which is not in the meal plan, but I did also say that I'm not doing that on the weekends. And my donuts came on. I said donuts. I had two of them, but those came on the weekend. Okay. So, I think I'm doing all right with the eating part of it. I did work out, not with the Oculus like I usually do, but I pushed up some weights in the weight room at my job. So,
okay.
But
how many days did you do that?
I didn't meet my goal, but I did better than last time is what I'm saying.
How many days did you do it?
I did it twice.
Okay.
So
twice,
but it wasn't
separate days.
2 separate days, but it wasn't a 30-minute situation like my goal was. So did I fail? Yes. But did I do better than last time? Yes. So we're moving in the right direction here.
Okay. So I believe I was supposed to work out 5 out of 7 days. I don't remember.
Yes, 5.
At least 4? Or
no,
5?
No, you said 5.
Okay. Well, I did 4.
Okay.
And then I scheduled one of the interviews.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Okay, cool.
So that's what I was supposed to do. At least one. I didn't say a number, I think, but I scheduled one of them. So that's good.
Yeah, very good.
And so next week, progress. I hope to make some progress. Continue to exercise daily. Well, I'm going to say at least 4 days. I need to be consistent and then work on what else? Continue scheduling and just doing the stuff for Love and Honor.
Very good.
Thank you, Boo.
Anything new to add?
No.
Okay.
I need to get what I'm doing going.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Cool deal.
All right. So, welcome back for another episode of Love and Honor. And today we're going to talk about all this energy that all the babies have. Energy. Yes. And so, we have young children. So we have a toddler and we have a preschooler. Honor is 4, and Hunter, she's almost 2. She'll be 2
in
April.
Call her 2.
She's almost 2. Mm-hmm. And so they have a lot of energy.
Yes.
And we're not younger parents. We're not old. We're not young. We might be old.
I kind of classify myself as a younger parent. I don't know.
I feel young.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
So we're younger parents, but not
really.
Age.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Paradigm shift. You know what I mean?
Okay. So we're younger parents, but not in age.
Yeah.
Just how we feel. Now, as far as this, I don't know, because the conversation is about all this energy.
Yeah. Well,
the kids have all the energy. Our babies have a lot of energy.
When they want to.
Yeah. Well, for the most part. Okay. So I don't know if you guys have what age your children are. If you have children, those who are watching, but ours are young and they have energy. And so we wanted to talk about all this energy these kids have and how to get not rid of some of it.
No, they got to go.
But how to let it release this energy. If we have creative ways, if you guys have creative ways, feel free to share it with us because we need those tips. We need to know what we need to do with these kiddos to get them ready for their naps in bed, like wind it down.
And get all that energy out.
Get the energy out.
Energy is made to be burned, right?
Yeah.
How do you burn it?
Well, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So,
okay.
I do know the Honor slept very well last night. He went right to sleep.
Listen.
Did he not?
He did. But the way that it happened was we skipped nap.
We did skip nap.
Because he had a play date yesterday. And the thing is, the individuals that came over for the play date with their daughter, they kept saying like, oh, she's not going to take a nap. She's going to be ready to go to bed. And I was thinking like, sometimes I feel like I need a break in the day.
Right.
Put them down for a nap, get some stuff done or whatever I need to do. And then they still will be ready for bed around 7:38. So, but yesterday Honor was down as soon as he his head hit the pillow.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy about it is that I don't really feel like Honor used a lot of energy during his play day.
He had to focus and play. The whole day he was playing. He didn't really have a moment to just sit down and watch TV, or he did a lot. It was a jam-packed day because he was hosting.
Right. So even as we're talking now, my mind just kind of shifted because I've always thought that in order to get the energy out of them, you have to do something that's very energetic.
Go outside and play. You play basketball with Honor.
We did shoot little hoops.
Let him dance and run around the room or do things like that.
Yeah.
I think that helps with tiring them out or, getting some of that energy out, allowing them to release the energy.
You said it right the first time. Yeah, you got to tire them out. You know what I mean? So I think that it's not just all physical, though. I mean, it sounds weird, but you want to mentally work them out.
Well, no, if you think about it, even in our adult years, it doesn't have to take physical activity for you to get energy out. When we're working, people who sit at a computer all day, or if you're editing videos or whatever you're doing, that takes your energy too.
It does.
It's draining. It can drain you. It does take a lot of effort and work. I think focus, using your brain to think of things,
Yeah.
So,
and to be honest with you, I think that might be the greater way, because when we burn out their energy doing physical activities, usually you're left with a mess. Right?
What do you mean?
If they're in the playroom just doing their thing, letting out their physical energy, that playroom is going to need to be cleaned afterwards.
But with kids, that's normal, right?
Yeah, it's normal, but I don't want to see it.
Okay.
And then also, if you're outside, it's the same thing. It's going to come with the mess. So if you do it, maybe we can start giving them homework, day work, just have them tire out that way.
Well, I don't know if that tires them out. I think they're focused on it for a short period of time. So it's just keep the rotation going with stuff for them to do. That's what they do at school.
No, I get it. But that's where the challenge comes in, because not only will you tire them out, but you're tiring yourself too.
Well, but that's what happens when you have kids, especially young ones, right?
Yeah. How many parents out there are not tired?
Oh, I thought you had more to the question because I don't know any.
Yeah, no, that's all. If you're not tired, if you're a parent, please comment and tell us your secret.
Tell us your secrets.
We need to know.
We definitely need to know because we're newer parents. We've only been in this game for roughly for a little over 4 years now. And there's a lot we still don't know. So we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, when Honor has a lot of things to do, it keeps them busy. When they do things before bed or before nap that are kind of winding them down, it's easier for them, I think, to transition into nap or sleep.
So Honor did sometimes, take his nightly bath, not right before bedtime. Last night he took it right before bedtime. So I wonder if the warmth of the bath, I almost said warmness,
calms them down.
Calms them down.
Yeah, I think so. But because even with us, before we go to sleep, I read something that said we should do things that are not keeping our brains active. Instead of being on social media and scrolling, which, takes our brains, it makes our brains active when they're doing all these things, even though we should read instead, which reading is an activity for your brain and it exercises your brain and does all this stuff. But I guess it doesn't have all these, I don't even know the wording for it, but your brain's going here, there, 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 there. It's just all over the place versus just focusing, relaxing. When the kids listen to white noise or their water sounds when they're going to sleep, I think it helps them to focus and relax.
I think it's true because Honor used to listen to Yes, Jesus Loves Me while he's going to sleep, which is fine because you want him to feel the presence of the Lord even in his sleep. But
he was listening to the hip hop version, so it's a little faster.
Yo.
Yeah, that one instead of the slow version.
Yeah. But and I think because of that, when we switch back over to the white noise, I noticed better sleep and sooner sleep. He still likes to switch the white noise to the water noises, but it don't work for me.
It doesn't work for him the same way.
Yeah, which is why it doesn't work for me.
It works for Hunter. Hunter selected the water sound, and she will go to sleep with it.
Our children are very different sleepers. Hunter, if she's tired, she's just gonna go in.
Right.
Okay. She might whine a little bit, but then she's okay, look, it's time. Honor, he will fight his sleep till the end.
He does. He gets more energetic around time when it's time to nap. He has a burst of energy. And I looked something up about that. And some kids get an adrenaline rush when they're tired. So then it's harder for them to go to sleep. So that's why it's good to keep them on a schedule, and it's good to not wait too long to put them down for naps.
Yeah. And you know what? That's the problem with working regular jobs. I know this comes back to this always, but like, how you going to keep your kids on the schedule when you can't even manage, be on your own schedule? You know
well, I think when you're working a job, a 9-to-5 job, and your kids are in daycare, I think you have to mimic the consistency or the schedule of the daycare.
Yeah.
Right. So if they go down around between 12 and 1 at daycare, I think. And so that's what I try to do at home. I try to get them to go down between 12 and 1. Sometimes we're not successful because of whatever's going on in the day. But I notice like Hunter's exhausted if she's not down.
Absolutely.
By 1.
You see it all on her face.
You see it on Honor's face too, but he fights it. But if you wait too long, his energy is like through the roof and he's like, I don't want to sleep. Yeah. But yeah. So, okay. So creative outlets for energy, is or are, arts, crafts, things like that. Like you said, doing homework, writing, things that you have to focus on, like practicing their, letters,
which Chris has been doing a very good job of his letters lately.
He has, I feel that the school does tracing, but I feel like he's not as far along as he should be, not in any fault of his own, or it's probably on us and on the school, because I feel like we were more intentional and we dedicated more time back in the day in honors like alphabets and letters and different things like that. And then we kind of got comfortable with him knowing them to where we haven't really been investing as much time and energy into that. And I feel like the school that he currently goes to, I don't know if they are so focused as like previous daycares were. So it makes me think about some things. But yeah, like how much time are you supposed to invest when you are working a regular job? Like, how do you fit that in? You know, like maybe right before, because when we come home from work, we work a little further from home and we get the kids and we come home and we make dinner and then we put them in their bath or shower and then get them ready for bed. And then it's like read a book and go to bed. Yeah. And pray and then go to bed. I mean, yeah. But when do you fit that stuff in? Do you just do it on the weekends? I feel like it takes more. You need to do more than that.
Yeah. I think that the opportunity is there with the school. So maybe it's a conversation that needs to be had. Hey, like, what are they learning? What can we do to increase it? That kind of thing. But yeah, definitely the weekends, because that's going to tire them out.
I think that at school, to keep the children's engagement, it's like 15-minute increments of things because they have a short attention span because they're kids. But they have like something for this amount of time and then they do something else. Like they'll read a book or two and then they'll color. Yeah. And then they'll do an activity and then they'll go outside to play and then they'll do snack and then they'll take a nap and then they'll do like, I think they just keep them active. And I think that's important for us to continue when it's the weekend. Because I know it's so tempting to just like watch TV.
Oh yeah.
And like sit them in front of the TV or on an iPad. But if they're in front of an iPad, maybe they need to do, so we have the Hooked on Phonics. So we need to actively do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Also though, I know over the last month or so, we've kind of been doing some Saturday outings. Different things, and usually when they come back from those, they're pretty worn,
exhausted. Yeah.
So activities, you know what I mean, things to do. We went to the kids' Discovery Museum.
Yeah, they love that. Yeah, and it wasn't expensive either. We're in Vegas,
$11, something like that. Yeah,
it wasn't bad at all. So activities, even if we go somewhere, like they like to get out of the house. They want to do stuff too. They don't want to just be in the house all the time, never see the light of day.
Oh, I remember when Anna was little. He would just go to the door and be like, outside.
Yeah, I remember that too.
I never knew what he was saying.
You knew what he was saying. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, ways to release energy, arts and crafts, writing, reading. They love to read.
They do. They love to be read too. And they have these books that have the little buttons. So you read something and then you press the button and it tells you, like, it makes the animal noise or something like that.
Yeah. So those are great ways to tire your kids out. Yeah. Take them outside to play. We have a little playground in our backyard. And so they like to do that. But it's been cold.
It has been, but I've still been going out there. Put a sweater on, they be all right.
So what do you guys do though? So if you have any suggestions on anything that we haven't named that we can do to release some of that energy, please let us know.
Yeah. I know sports. Sports is a big one. Honor loves to go out there and do his little defensive slides and dribble his little basketball.
Yeah, Leonard's been working with Honor on his basketball skills.
Oh yeah,
they just started.
He's a natural talent. So that might be a good way to. I think that's what it really is. You find out what your kids are interested in and put that in front of them. Let them tire themselves out doing it.
But I think we have to explore. Like we have to expose our children to a lot of different things so that we can figure out what they're have natural talents in, right?
Yeah.
So Honor likes to cook.
He does.
I think it's just letting them engage and participate in things. You know.
I think what we're kind of saying at this point is that there's really no way to tire your kids out. It's just live life with them, and then they'll get tired.
That's right. Just do
Problem
stuff.
solved, guys. We figured it all out right here live.
Do stuff with your kids. Live life. Yeah. Don't just sit in front of the TV. I mean, I feel like people that drains individuals too, but not for the best.
Yeah.
We don't want to just be watching TV all day and then our mind's not working or we're not exercising creative avenues or creative thoughts or, we're just watching TV. And then I feel like it kind of makes us not as creative.
Yeah. Ooh, what we could do, because we do like to watch TV and stuff as a family. And I know that we filmed Honor and Hunter's little YouTube. Maybe we could start filming more stuff and then watching that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I think that's creative and fun.
Yeah, it's fun. We'll release the video that we recorded. It was 2. So one is like a review of Honor and Hunter.
Yeah, my babies.
It's for fun, regardless, even if it doesn't turn out to be a channel.
You're going to release it on this channel?
You think we should?
Yeah, we'll give them a little sneak peek. Let us know if you guys want Honor and Hunter to release a series. Honor said he wanted to record.
He can record.
But he said music, though. And I'm not the one to show. He said music. Yeah, he was in here. I want to record. I said, what do you want to record? He said music. So you better call Auntie Tiffany and Uncle Preston because I ain't got it.
Okay. What does he want to sing?
I don't know what he wanted to do, but he said music.
Well, we'll figure it out. But that would be an awesome creative outlet.
Yeah.
A creative outlet for Honor. Hunter likes to sing too.
Hunter likes to dance.
And dance. She likes to do both.
My baby turns up so quickly. Every morning we dance. I don't know if you knew that.
No.
It's fun.
You told me.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all knew that. Every morning me and Hunter dance.
Okay, so we want to hear from you. Let us know your creative outlets for your children, what you do to tire them out or to release energy. That's a better way of saying it. But yeah, so with us, the things that we think of are to run around and play. Play tag. Leonard plays tag with them.
Hide and go seek.
Yeah, hide and go seek. Sorry.
They never find me either. I don't know what's going on with these kids.
And he'll be in like the same spot. The thing is, the kids... Like Leonard was hiding under the covers one day because we have a lot of pillows, so they could not find him. I couldn't find him either. I didn't know where he was. And then after it was Leonard's turn to count, they just kept hiding there like every single time. And I was like,
and what's funny about it, our kids hide so differently. So Honor hides, right? And they were hiding in the same spot, but they still hide differently. Honor would hide. He'll be quiet, but he'll be moving. So you see him. And Hunter, she won't move, but she be laughing. You hear her.
Too. She would be all over the place. So you're like, what's happening? I'm like, look.
Yeah.
Like, and you just see like.
So I got to pretend like I don't
under
see
the covers.
You hear?
Yeah.
Like, Hunter, we hear you.
Right. And they don't care because then they just hide there again.
Yeah. The other day we was playing hide go seek and I got a whole shower in before they found me.
Yeah. Well, we were downstairs doing something. I was making them lunch, I think.
Oh.
So we kind of took a pause while you were still up there hiding.
Gotcha.
But okay, so thanks for tuning in.
All right. LP's question.
Oh, I didn't know you had a question. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
I ask like every week.
And I got you this week. You can ask this week.
Okay.
Go ahead, ask me.
So, Boo.
Uh-huh.
You have a question for
I
us
sure
today?
Do.
Okay.
Well,
what's your
actually,
question?
I don't. It's not a question. It's more of a statement. So I looked up online. It was lies about parenting.
Okay.
And the lie is, and I want to hear your thoughts on it, that your children will eat what you put in front of them and like it.
I don't know if anyone would believe that.
That's what people believe. Some people.
Who believes that?
Google believes it. The people who put it on Google, they said.
No, maybe they were saying it's called lies.
Yeah.
So that means they won't.
Yeah, no, but someone lied to them and made them believe it. Is what my assumption of it.
Well, no, okay. In the Black family, usually that is a method. Is you're going to eat what's in front of you. You're not making it.
But you don't like it sometimes,
and you still got to eat it.
Yeah, I know. I've been there. I remember I used to take green beans like pills, right? Because I didn't like it. So drink some water and knock them down.
Really?
Oh yeah, I hated green. I still don't like green beans.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
You like green bean casserole?
I do. Weird, isn't it?
So you don't like plain string beans?
Mom used to make it No offense, Mom. She used to make it. She used to have little potatoes cut up in there.
Yeah, people do that.
Yeah. That I am. Something.
It was too plain for you because in string bean casserole it's like cream of mushroom or whatever, and then the string beans. Yeah. So maybe it was just how it was prepared.
Perhaps, and maybe it was just me because I remember I didn't like corn off the cob on the cob all day until you made it recently off the cob, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of good.
I made creamed corn.
Yeah,
it was good.
So maybe I'll eat some green beans. But anyway, the kids though, like, how do you get them to eat what's in front of them?
I have no clue because sometimes they'll eat it and sometimes they don't.
Yeah, it's even harder for us because our kids are vegan, right? So you can't really put everything in front of them.
They're mostly vegan because sometimes I give them cake or something sweet.
Yeah, they're mostly vegan. So, but yeah, that's the lie about parenting, is that the kids are going to eat what's in front of them. Well,
willingly on their own.
Yeah.
Because whenever the thing is, they want like frozen stuff, like stuff that, that you shouldn't be necessarily feeding your kid all the time. Yeah. We make things that are like healthier, and they're like,
but not growing up, but before I had children, I would always be like, well, it's the parents' fault because the parents are the ones giving them this stuff.
It's so easy to be judgmental before you have kids.
Tell me about it. Because now I'm like, this ain't my fault. Okay, this is them. This is what they eat. How am I stop them?
They're regular people.
Yeah,
like they're kids and stuff, but they're people. Like they have their own. Like at certain stages with children, there's things that they like and they don't like. Like I was reading something recently that was saying the toddler phase, they don't necessarily like different textures. Like if food is like wet or slimy or whatever. I don't know who likes just slimy food, but I mean, there's different things. But Hunter doesn't like a lot of textures in her food. She doesn't want things that have like, she'll like to dip things in sauce or eat the sauce by itself.
My baby.
But when it comes down to it, like if it has sauce on it already, she's funny about it. Or if it looks like it has too many ingredients, she's funny about it. Or if the texture is not just something that she can pick up and eat, she's funny about it.
She likes stuff that she doesn't have to chew.
No, she eats potatoes.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like sometimes like I'll give her mac and cheese and she'll just mac and vegan cheese. Let me throw that out there because they are vegan. But mostly vegan. But then she'll just eat it. I'm like, hey, baby, chew. She just be like,
she does that a lot.
I'm like, baby girl.
That's who she is.
Yeah.
We're learning her and him, Honor and Hunter. Yeah. But yeah, so that's not true. That is definitely a lie.
Yeah, I wish it was true.
I wish it was too.
Because it's so difficult to sneak all the nutrients that they need into their food.
Yeah, it's like you put a vegetable on their plate and they're like,
yeah, it'd be good too.
They won't even try it. And I'm like, all right, you're going to be hungry. And then we'll be in there looking for something.
Right. And then Honor now, you know what he says to me now?
What?
Oh, Dad, you gave it to me anyway.
Oh, excuse me, guys.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. He's like, Dad, you gave me it anyway.
We have to, Honor acts funny about beans. He acts like...
He likes refried.
Yeah.
But he don't like regular beans.
He doesn't like black beans.
If it were refried black beans, he'd eat it.
But not like if he sees a bean in his food, he's like, I don't want that. I don't eat beans.
Tomatoes?
He doesn't eat tomatoes.
Yeah.
What else doesn't he eat? Honor likes bold flavors.
He does.
Garlic.
Onion. Raw. Just
He'll just eat it. Yeah. He'll eat a spoonful of, you know how you can buy the minced garlic in a jar? He's like, I want some. I'm like, no, you don't. And he's like, yeah, I want some. And I give him a spoonful. He's like, have some more. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's good for you.
It's a strong taste.
It is a strong taste. He likes pickled asparagus.
Put a piece of broccoli.
Yeah.
Bland foods. But I season it. He doesn't even try it. But he used to like broccoli.
He did. He used to like beans. Remember growing up like he's not poor. But when he was little, remember daycare, you have to take certain things and like things that you can't be heated because of how they do things. And so blah 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 to say that it would be like rice, black beans, salsa, guac, like different Mexican food type things in there. Tear it up.
He would tear it up, but now let him eat. If we put that in a bowl, he would look like, yuck. What is this? What are you feeding me?
Yeah.
But they like pasta. They like a lot of things.
They love spaghetti.
That's like children love spaghetti.
Is that a thing?
Yes. Usually I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I have not met a child who doesn't usually like spaghetti. Pasta too. Spaghetti and pasta. But yeah, so we have to be really sneaky with the veggies. Hunter loves fruit on
She
her.
does.
I don't know. He's sometimes.
He's sometime with it. Hunter, she eats fruit every day. Before I give her regular breakfast, I gave her today. I gave her some apples and oranges, and she ate those. And then she ate her regular breakfast.
Yeah.
So
we have to go to Hunter's room in the morning with food.
Oh yeah.
Like a little offering. So that
otherwise she don't like it.
So then she has a positive attitude in the morning.
Yeah, my baby be hangry.
Yeah. So I didn't realize that. I was like, what is going on with her? And then Leonard start bringing her like apples in the morning, and she starts smiling, and her whole day is different.
Very pleasant. Very
so very pleasant. Interesting. These children, they are. So yeah. Okay. So creative ways to release energy. I don't know how creative our ways were, but you guys can.
I think that it was a shift, at least in my mindset, because I've always thought just physical. I never really thought about the
mental stimulation. Yeah. So that's the thing. Okay. So do you have anything else for us, Boo? You shared a great question. It was a lie. It was a myth. I don't know who believes that, but it's not true. Now, if your kids just eat whatever you put in front of them, what a blessing from the Lord.
Indeed.
But that's all I have for today.
Well, that's it then.
Well, you guys have a wonderful week. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Love and Honor.
There it is.
Stay blessed. You guys take care. All right. Bye-bye.